Hi, I'm Michelle Alcantar, and some people know me as Michelle Halama Alcantar, and I'm from Phoenix, Arizona, born in Flagstaff, Arizona. Went to Alhambra High School, went to Arizona State University, and along those paths, I chose to work in higher education, and I'm still working and surrounding myself in education to this day.
No matter where she's gone, because she worked for the district as well for some years, and then she transitioned to ASU in a blended role where she was employed by ASU but working solely with Phoenix Union. As her career path has changed and she's gone to other places, she's still always been so connected to Phoenix Union and supporting Phoenix Union students and Phoenix Union alumni. And so it just was such a perfect fit. And honestly, I thought, has Michelle ever received this award? And when I realized that she hadn't, it's time.
For me, it's interesting. I started going to school at, like I said, Alhambra High School. Went to the community college like many students choose to do or need to do. I ended up getting a scholarship, went to ASU, started classes there, and kind of finished my degree. I was going to go into broadcast journalism, and like so many students, you change your major, you decide that that's not what you wanted to do. And I came across my ASU advisor, and I said, I think I want to change my major. And she said, Michelle, you're going to graduate this coming spring. Why would you change your major right now? And I said, well, I don't think that I want to do broadcast journalism. I want to help people. That's what I wanted to do. And she said, Michelle, get your degree and you can go help people, but you need to get your degree. So I ended up graduating that spring.
So in 1992 is when she first worked for us and was served as the executive director for the partnership board. I'm not quite sure when her role transitioned to an ASU, but that was even a blended role. And so it's really at recruiting first generation college students to go to ASU, highly focused on obviously working with Phoenix Union youth. And then we worked really closely together. While she was there, she developed a program called ASU Success Links, and they came in and facilitated workshops. We would call those like life skills. It's budgeting, finance, it's post-secondary things, and how can you get to college. And they really made sure that the youth who were assigned, they were going and serving their alma mater. There were multiple programs. She was instrumental in the Dorian Scholarship Program. They wanted to establish a scholarship, and they contacted ASU, and it somehow made its way to her. And so she was instrumental in establishing that, and that still exists. And a lot of our Phoenix Union students have benefited from that. She has partnerships with lots of other school districts, has always found a way to stay involved in the foundation board. She was on the foundation board until just maybe a few years ago. And then even after exiting and no longer serving on the foundation board, always making sure that Phoenix Union youth knew of programs.
I find opportunities to give back every day, and that opportunity doesn't have to be something that's gigantic, that you're going someplace and you're doing something big. It could be a one-on-one connection with somebody, and I personally believe that that's giving back. I've found that making those one-on-one connections with alumni is so important, and so many of them have it naturally ingrained in them that they want to do the same.
When I think about an alumni of the year, it's somebody that's focused on giving back, somebody who's focused on promoting the work that we do in Phoenix Union, and focused on helping Phoenix Union students.
I'm one of those people that I'm like, you could nominate so many other people. It's such an amazing thing that I was nominated and selected. I mean, this is one of those awards that I truly do feel proud of. I really do feel I made a difference, and it's because people tell me that I made a difference in their life, and that's the best news that I could ever hear.